What I'm thinking of doing is every Thursday, I do a tier list on something random, like pop, pizza, like everything. And I kind of want to get your guys' opinions. So the big reveal, guys. This is what we're going to be doing the tier list about today. Oh, try this again. There we go. Sodas. I felt like this was a solid one to start out with, you know. But let's do the tier list. Okay, some of these flavors I've never seen before, like Tab. I don't know if it's any good. Surge, never tried it. Pib, never tried it. So I might have to get your opinions. So for me, I would do A&W root beer in S tier. Don't hate me too much, but A&W root beer is the best root beer you can get. It's because it's so sweet. It's the best. But Barks all the way. Oh my god. I'm the opposite, Zazzy. I find Barks is a little chemically. A tiny bit chemically. And whenever people do root beer floats, it's always with A&W root beer. High A, low S. Okay. You know what? I respect that. What? Oh my god. It's funny how me and Zazzy are the complete opposite, even though they probably are both chemically. But I don't know what... They have a cream soda version, which I haven't tried before. So I'm going to put it in, is this drinkable tier, question mark, because I have never had it. Anything bought from a grocery store is still old style A&W, but at the restaurant... Oh, I do notice it tasted different, silly, but I never knew that something changed about it. But I'll go to Barks. I'm going to put Barks in C tier, just because I don't think it's trash, but it's better than like a no-name brand of root beer, but it's not as good as A&W in terms of the flavor and things like that. But it's good with like drinks, I find. I find it's solid with drinks. I feel like 7-Up. Where would you guys put 7-Up? For me, I would put it in like B tier. It's like average. It's very average for me. But it's not like horrible, but it's not something I go for. Nah, C. See, I feel like though 7-Up is really good with... C is average. Yeah, I guess C is average. But the thing is, 7-Up is really good with mixing with alcohol. So maybe I should put it in C tier for that. I don't know what you guys think. But I feel I'll put it in C tier because it's more in the middle, you know? And then, I don't know what Big Red is or something like that. I love 7-Up. Yeah, I don't mind it, Jest. F? What? See, I agree with... I'll wait till later, but I do agree with you partially, Necro. See, I don't know if you guys agree, but I find Pepsi tastes very different from Coke. Yeah, isn't Big Red... I thought Big Red was like a no-name brand of Dr. Pepper. It's not? It's not a good taste. You know what, Purge? I do not disagree with you. And I will actually do that next. I will put Dr. Pepper in S tier because the cherry taste in it is, oh my god, it is so good. It doesn't taste too sweet. It's like the perfect balance of sweet, but like very, I don't know, bold flavor. You know what I mean? Yeah, I find that too, Purge. But I find Pepsi tastes more chemically. Purge, was Fresca like a seltzer, kind of? Is that what it was? It's more sour. Okay. See, I had it a tiny bit as a kid. Personally, don't hate me too much, but I'm gonna put it... But the next one I'll do is Grape Crush. I'm gonna put this in A tier. The only reason I'm not putting it in S is for me personally, it's a bit too sweet. That's the only thing about it that I don't like is it's a bit too sweet. But taste-wise, amazing. Hey, you love Grape Crush too, Purge? Let's go. Purge and I are almost on the same wavelength. We do have a Wendy's, and I do like Wendy's. It's just I don't go there very often, Purge. Okay, so this is a bit of a random story, but in college, right, they have a thing in PEI called Burger Month. And basically all the local restaurants make these crazy custom burgers, and basically they have a competition to see who has the best burger. And companies like McDonald's and Wendy's and Burger King don't get much business during that month. So they had $4 triple baconators, and I was trying to bulk up for college football because we were in the middle of the season, and I ate 15 in a week. I gained 1 pound and then lost 2 pounds the next week. That's how tough it is for me to put on weight. So we're gonna do Hawaiian Punch next. I'm gonna put it in B tier because it depends on the Hawaiian Punch. Like I find their blue raspberry is S tier, but their, I think it's pineapple or mango flavor, it's not the greatest. And it is way too sweet for me as well as Azzy. So that's why I'm putting it in B tier. So I feel like that's a fair spot. Okay, and ginger ale. I'm gonna put ginger ale in D tier, okay? C or D tier, I was in the middle of it, picking between the two, right? But the only reason, I don't like the taste of ginger because it like burns in your mouth when you're drinking it. But the thing is with Canada Dry Ginger Ale, and I'm gonna put the lemon one with this as well because they're both similar enough. That got you through your pregnancy? Wait, Zazzy, how come you drink that during pregnancy, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not too familiar with that stuff. I've never been pregnant yet. 100%. I only drink ginger ale when I'm sick, and it works. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to Minute Maid lemonade. I'm sorry guys, but this stuff sucks. It really does. I put it in S tier or F tier because it's way too sweet. Barely even tastes like lemonade. The pink lemonade is better for sure. The pink lemonade I actually like. Their normal lemonade, See, Axel, I knew I might start some fights. I'm assuming you like it, Axel. For me, it's too sweet and way too tart. There's an abomination division. How dare you? Jest, I'm guessing you're a Minute Maid fan, are you? Okay, I'm gonna do mug root beer as well. I'm gonna put mug root beer in S tier as well. I always go for AMW, but mug is, like, I could drink an entire 2 liter of mug, no problem. But I would say, I think S tier for mug root beer is very fair. It's got a good amount of flavor. Apparently Big Red is the original red cream soda. Oh. Have any of you guys had it? You would put straight up medicine. Okay, I'm gonna trust your guys' opinion for the ones I don't know about. Red cream soda. Yeah. Okay, I'll put it in, is this even drinkable category? That's like worse than F tier. But this one, what is this one? I can't read it, that's the thing. I'm gonna put it in, is this drinkable category, because I can't even read what it says. Cherry 7-Up. I actually like it more than normal 7-Up, but I won't say it's amazing. It's not something I'll chase for. Okay, so cherry Coca-Cola. I'll put this, I'm gonna put this in A tier. Or B, I don't know. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I'm weak for any cherry vanilla variations of soda. Cherry Coke is not drinkable. Okay, wait, Purge, what would you rank it then? What? Oh, you'd put it at bottom tier? I personally don't mind it. I think it's good, but I don't think it's as good as normal Coca-Cola. For me personally. Like, for me, I grew up on Coca-Cola, so I'm probably like chemically programmed to like normal Coca-Cola. So I'm gonna put Coca-Cola in S tier, okay? It's just like perfect. It's so refreshing on like a summer day when it's hot as shit out and you get a bit of Coke and it just tastes amazing. It's not too sweet, but it's like just sweet enough. And when you get it from somewhere like McDonald's, I think McDonald's stores their Coke in drums, stainless steel drums, so it makes it taste better. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but I think it's really good. What do you guys think about normal Coca-Cola? I rank it below vanilla and cherry. They'd be S tier and it'd be A. Okay. I would choose cherry Pepsi over regular, honestly. Also, normal Coca-Cola is so good. I've never had cherry Pepsi before. Normal Coke is pretty good. That's my go-to when there's no Dr. Pepper. Ari, you should talk to Purge, because you and Purge might have something in common. You agree with Zazzy as well? I might get a bit of hate for this one, guys, okay? But I'm gonna put vanilla Coke in B tier. Now, I think it's better than cherry Coke, but I don't think it's good enough to be an A tier. Because I don't think it's as good as something like Grape Crush or something like that. I don't think it's as good as those. Oh, yes. That's a good idea. I would put it above. So we'll go left to right, guys, of what I like the most on each row, okay? That's a good idea, Silly. That's a good idea. My whole garage bag is just full of Dr. Pepper cans. Are you from Texas too, Jest? So Coke Zero. I'm in a bit of a dilemma with Coke Zero, okay? Because it's the best mix for Captain Morgan spiced rum and Coke, but just drinking normally, I hate it. I think it's gross. I don't think it's any good. Yes, trash. But I'm in a dilemma, Purge, because it's not good to drink normally, but it's amazing for mix. So I'm probably gonna put it in D tier. I feel like that's fair. Judge on its own. Judge on its own. That's a better idea, Ari, for sure. I should do that so I'm not as biased. Yeah, you know what? That is fair, Silly, because that does tweak it a bit. Okay, so without alcohol being in the equation, I'll put it in D tier because it tastes like ass. I'll put it in F tier, actually, because I'll put it in F tier because it tastes like junk. It's not good for anything else other than mix. Yeah, it's meh. I've never had Crystal Pepsi. Have any of you guys had Crystal Pepsi before? Nope. Once, I think. I'm gonna put it in is this drinkable because I just don't know where I would put it. And then, okay, so it's I can't say it's good or it's bad. Never had it. I had it once. What? Nope. What do you think about it, Axel? Was it good or bad? So for the net, it's meh. So for Coke Zero, or Diet Coke, I'm sorry, I'm putting Diet Coke and Diet Coke Lime in, is this even drinkable? Because it's trash. It's even worse than Coke Zero. Like, Coke Zero has at least a tiny bit of flavor, and you can taste the chemicals, but with Diet Coke, you can taste all the chemicals, and with Diet Coke Lime, you can taste all the chemicals with the hint of lime. What do you guys think about Diet Coke? You agree? Yeah, it just tastes horrible. And you know what, guys? Bleh. I'm gonna put Diet Pepsi. Me too. Overall, I hate Diet Pepsis because they just lose all their flavor. And you know what? I'm gonna put Diet Pepsi in there as well because I can't stand Pepsi to begin with. Or it's not that I hate Pepsi, I just don't like it. But Diet Pepsi, it's even worse. That's what I heard. Or like it's a weird burning feeling in you. diet drinks go in the bin. No worries, Zazzy, if you don't have your headphones on. Yeah, all diet drinks I think are worthy of going in the bin. I think it's the chemicals they use to give it that sugar taste, kind of, but it not being sugar. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get a headache too. Oh, it's probably the aspartame. You're right, silly. I never thought about that. I totally forgot about that. You're right. That's probably why. But you know, one thing that isn't trash is Fanta. I'm gonna put Fanta in A tier, but the reason I put Fanta in in A tier is it tastes amazing, but it's a little bit too sweet for me. It does taste really good. I'm probably gonna put it above, but I can't tell what this is. I think this is grape Fanta. But grape Fanta. I think this is grape Fanta. I'm gonna put grape Fanta in B tier, because I don't think the grape flavor... Oh, it's strawberry Fanta? Oh, you're right. Okay, I haven't had strawberry Fanta before. Where would you guys rate strawberry Fanta? Right there, Purge. Strawberry's so good. Okay, I trust your guys' opinions. I'll put it in B tier, A tier, but below. Okay, so I'll put it in like high B, low A, kind of borderline B in my opinion. Yeah, okay. You prefer orange over it? Okay. So next one, Jolt. I vaguely remember Jolt. It tasted like junk, and it made my heart race like crazy amounts. So I'm gonna put it in D tier, just above Fresca, because I feel like that's a fair spot. Would you guys put it there? Or I might put it above ginger ale, because ginger ale I don't like at all unless I'm sick. And I have never had yellow mellow as well. That's one I haven't had either. So I'm probably gonna put that in. Is this drinkable? Is this Cherry Mountain Dew? Cherry Mountain Dew. Now, I'm not a huge Mountain Dew fan myself, guys, but I don't think I've had Cherry Mountain Dew, so I'm gonna put it in C tier. I might get some hate for this. Maybe that's what it is, Jester? I've never had it. Okay, so you guys rate this one, because I don't know what to rate this one. C? Okay, I'll put it at C then. Code Red is S tier. Oh, damn, we're getting wild differences here. S tier from Jest. Code Red is S tier and above from Axel. And then Purge, all Mountain Dew is second from bottom. Okay, I'll put it in B tier as a way to be somewhat in the middle. Because then we get Purge's F tier, which lowers it. We get Sips C tier. You love Mountain Dew? C is fair. Everyone either loves or hates Mountain Dew. Hell, Code Red is God tier. I think it's low. Okay, I'll put it in, you love it? I think we're gonna have a fight brewing in chat here at this point. Mountain Dew is glorified goat piss. But the next one I'll do is Mountain Dew, and I'm gonna put Mountain Dew in C tier. It's so good. Okay, I'll put it in C tier just because I've never had it. Which one is this, guys? Which Mountain Dew is this? Because I can't read it, and I don't really drink Mountain Dew very often. You never drank it? Do you guys know which Mountain Dew flavor this is? And where would you guys rate it? Never drank it. Seems like a lot of people have never drank it. Okay, I'll put it in... Is this drinkable? Just because we don't know where to put it. What, because it was so bad for you or something? Or I'll put it in F tier. Oh yeah, because wasn't it like a thing, Zazzy, where it was like the fans pick the flavor or something? Also, what's Pib? Have any of you guys had Pib Extra? That's one thing I haven't had yet, is Pib Extra. But like a shittier version of Dr. Pepper, basically. Where would you guys rank it? Like a C tier or a D tier? Is that fair? C or D fair? It's all right. C. Okay, I'll put it in C tier. Lower version of Dr. Pepper. C. Okay, so we're getting a pretty consistent C category from everybody. Okay, so Crush Orange. Oh, they taste the exact same? Okay. I'm gonna put Orange Crush in A tier above Fanta. Yes, 100% silly. I'm gonna put it above Fanta. Crush Orange B. We're getting some A's. I think it's a better than Fanta because it has very similar flavor to Fanta, but for me, it doesn't taste nearly as sweet as Fanta does. Yeah, I guess to each their own. To each their own, you know, Zazzy. Where would you guys rank Orangina? Where would you guys rank that? If you guys have had it. Never had it. Okay, I'll put it. Never had it. I'll put it in F. I'll put it in as this drinkable. So the next one is Pepsi. I'm gonna put top. See, I can't do that. I'm gonna put it at a high C because, now hear me out, Purge. Hear me out. Don't yell at me yet. Don't yell at me yet. Pepsi is too much of a metallic chemical taste. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jest. How dare you? Jest unsubscribes and just leaves the chat. Hey, at least Sip and I are on the same wavelength though. What's RC Cola? Have any of you guys had RC Cola? Tastes like Pepsi. Was it okay, Zazzy? I think it's good. Can't remember. I'll put it below Pepsi. I'll put it in C tier, but low C tier. What do you guys think about a Squirt? I've never had that. What do you guys think about Squirt? 13 reasons why I'll never let Slap raid my fridge. It's a C tier. Last time I did that, she got pregnant. Oh my god. Oh my god, Purge. God. A C tier? Okay, I'll put it in C tier. Purge, you're great, dude. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Where would you guys put Schweppes? I haven't had Schweppes before, but I'm assuming it's similar to ginger ale or 7-Up. Okay, I'll put Schweppes then in the is this drinkable category because we don't know where to rank it. What about Shasta Cola? D. Okay, I'll take. Oh, it's a knockoff Coke. Okay, D. I say it's C or D. I don't like it. Man, you guys are real consistent with some stuff. I mean, some are varied wildly, but some of them you guys are like C. You're only a tier or two separating. Okay, I'll put it in D tier then, because Axel said it's C or D. Purge said D. Sierra Mist. I had this before, and I did not enjoy it at all, but I enjoyed it more than Fresca. I'm gonna put it D. I love Sierra Mist. S tier. Samara. Damn, we're getting some wild ones here. I'm gonna put Squirt in D tier as well. Sprite, I'm gonna put in F tier. I don't think Sprite tastes good at all. Oh shit, okay, we might have pissed off Axel. We might have pissed off Axel. Oh, we might have pissed off Silly. We might have pissed off Just. At least Purge and I are on the same wavelength. It's like kind of like 7-Up, but just shittier, I think. That's the way I feel about Sprite. It's like a shittier 7-Up. I'm sorry you guys might hate me from now on and not look at me the same way. Hell no, you did not. Sunkissed. What do you guys, I think Purge said A tier. Well, what do you guys think about Sunkissed? A or B? Okay. You got an A or B. Okay, I'll put it as a middle ground. I'll put Sunkissed high B tier. And then Surge. What do you guys think about Surge? I've never heard of it or had it. I'm assuming it's an energy drink. Surge is C shit. Okay, I'll put it in F tier because I won't put it in is this drinkable because Sip put it in C tier, or Axel put it in C tier. So Tab. What do you think about Tab, guys? I've never had Tab or even heard of Tab. Tab goes to the bottom. Never had Tab. It's nasty. Okay, so Tab goes to bottom. We'll put it at the very bottom. I think this is Pepsi XL. Oh, it's cherry Pepsi. I do like cherry flavored drinks. Where would you guys rank it if you could? Bottom. Okay, so we got a bottom tier. You like it. What tier would you give it, Sip, if you could? A or B? Okay. You like it. Bottom, B as well. I'm gonna put it in C tier. High A. Okay, I'm gonna put it in C tier because Purge said bottom. So we gotta take everyone's opinions into account. So I'm gonna put it in like mid C tier. I feel like is fair. Okay, so that was our very first tier list, guys. You agree with my list? There we go. And we got a picture downloaded as well. I'm glad you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I actually really enjoyed getting your guys' opinions on like certain sodas. Very fun, very interactive. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sip. I feel like it's a good way for you guys to interact with everyone and you kind of get to know a little bit more about what I like and things like that. So you don't know me just for Dead by Daylight. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like it's a good way for you guys to learn what I like and, you know, learn a little bit more about me, you know? I feel like that's a cool way. And yes, it is very interactive, Sip. But that was fun. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well. I know Sip did. And I'm glad you guys said my list overall is pretty good.